John aka Chicken Fillets here. Now today I'm just doing a video completely off the cuff. I had an idea pop in my head about a video and I just ran upstairs and put the record button on. Yes! So today I just wanted to talk about 7 games that I am excited to play. Now, this is actually a mixture of games which have already released, stuff in my backlog, and stuff which is coming out in the future. I'm going to do this in a one-shot, one-take format, so you get the usual chaos that people like on this channel. So, before we get onto these 7 games I'm excited to play, let's do the usual kerfuffle. So, if you like JRPGs, knowing what games I'm excited about, and like hearing a wee Scottish guy talk about, well, please consider subscribing to the channel. Without further ado, let's talk about these 7 games. Now, I have got some of the physical ones looked out. I'm, for props or whatever. But let's talk about some JRPGs first of all, because there's JRPGs and there's a couple of non-JRPGs going to be on this list. So, let's talk about a game which recently appeared on one of my videos, which was games I needed to give a second chance. And this one had a lot of comments about it, saying, how it's a really awesome game. I should really be giving it a second chance. And I'm going to do that this year. So that game is Triangle Strategy. Now, Triangle Strategy is a HD 2D game from Square Enix. It's a tactical JRPG. So it's got similar combat to the likes of your Fire Emblem, your Final Fantasy Final Fantasy Tactics. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you very much. So, in that video, I mentioned why this needed a second chance. Basically, when I tried to play it in my first attempt, I couldn't get into it because my time is limited when it comes to playing my games, and the opening hours of this game, I was about 6 to 7 hours in, I think, roughly, and it was all just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. Barely any battles to get you, drawn into it. It just wasn't grabbing me. And I know that this game is fantastic. Lots of people on the channel have commented. I've spoken to other content creators. The likes of Trooper has mentioned it's awesome. Ereks Lads mentioned it's awesome. So I have to listen to my peers as well, don't I? But yeah, I'm going to get around to playing this one this year. This is on the list. If you've been following my channel, I think I put this on a video before when I said I was going to play it last year. Moving on. Another one, another JRPG that I actually want to play. It's in my backlog for this year. I picked it up when James from the review thing was up in my end of the country in Scotland, and we did a bit of game hunting. One of the games I picked up was, and it's still in its wrapper funnily enough, is Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Now funny thing is, before I actually ran upstairs to record this, earlier on in the morning, I did a voice recording. I did a JRPG roulette video, and Paper Mario was in that as well. Not this one though. Just keep an eye for that JRPG roulette wheel. Actually, speaking about that, Triangle Strategy's on that video as well. So anyway, yeah, I've never played the original Paper Mario. And from all the things I've heard about it, it's got a fantastic reputation. I've heard that the remake's really good as well, or remaster. I don't know which one it is. Let me know in the comments down below. Turn-based combat. The only Paper Mario game I've actually played myself is the Origami King, and I enjoyed that. I mean, to a degree, the combat becomes a bit unnecessary. It got to a point where you started avoiding battles because there's no sort of rewards for it. Yeah, you get coins, but there's no leveling up system. You could just avoid it. So, but I'm looking forward to playing this one, getting on my Switch, because I've mainly spent most of my time gaming on my Steam Deck. So finally getting back into the swing of things with the Nintendo Switch. We're going to stick with the Nintendo Switch. We're going to come away from JRPGs for a little bit. So a game that I got for my Christmas or my birthday, one of the two, which I'm looking forward to playing, is Disney's Epic Mini Rebrushed, the remastered version of Epic Mickey. Now, I've never played the Epic Mini games before. Epic Mickey. Mini's the lassie. Epic Mickey, I'm looking forward to playing this one. Again, it's on the Nintendo Switch. This one, it's a platformer from my understanding. Now, when I got this one, I think I showed it off in a pickups video. And I mentioned in that as well that the previous Christmas I got Disney Illusion Island. So it's kind of become a little tradition that I'm getting Disney games on my birthday or Christmas that time of year. So I'm looking forward to playing this one because Disney Illusion Island that I played last year was great. Totally didn't expect to pick that one or get that one, and I enjoyed it. So I'm hoping I get another hit here with Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed. If you played it, you know what to do. Do your thing down there. So if you've been keeping an eye on the channel and on this it's not guff, what am I saying? I've been on a Mass Effect binge. I am currently playing Mass Effect I'm currently playing Mass Effect 3. I've been playing it on the Steam Deck. I completed Mass Effect 2 via the Legendary Edition. That's what I was trying to say. So, I'm currently playing through Mass Effect 3. Now, a game I'm actually really excited to play next is in the Mass Effect series. Now, if you know your Mass Effect, you know what game it's going to be. Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, bear with, because Mass Effect Andromeda gets a lot of hate. We'll just use the word hate. I think it's a great game. I haven't played it in years. I'm going to be playing it on the Steam Deck, so I'll be playing it handheld for the first time. I really enjoyed Mass Effect Andromeda when it first came out. I replayed it a good few times. I played as the different, because there's the Ryder twins, so you've got the female character, the male character. I played on different routes with them. I played the Renegade route and I played the Paragon route with that. I really enjoyed it. I thought the sort of the semi-open world that they had in the different planets, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed going around on the big car and everything, and I enjoyed it. For what it was, I enjoyed it. I think it's because I have a big love for the Mass Effect series as well, so anything that I can get from that, and since replaying Mass Effect Legendary Edition on the Steam Deck has reignited my love for the series. I hadn't played it for years. Now, before I, focused in on JRPGs, Mass Effect was a series that I'd always used to play over and over again. So, yeah, I'm just so excited to get back into that one. So I have talked about 4 games thus far. So, 3 more on this list. Now, I was recently gifted, and I had a developer reach out about their game called Tower Song. It's a indie JRPG, and I was gifted a code for this. And having a look at it, I'm quite excited about this one. I didn't really know too much of the game beforehand, and I've been looking into it, and it looks really good. From my understanding, it's a 15-hour to 20-hour game, and that's kind of perfect for me with my lifestyle, because if I can get through a shorter game, there's a sense of achievement in this as well. It's got, from looking at trailers, etc., it's got like a kind of a dark overtone with it as well. There's no random encounters, so it's not really grind heavy. Combat looks very interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I will get that played this year. And with having more love to indie RPGs, JRPGs, I'm looking forward to it. Tower Song, and thank you to, I think it's Nate from Omega Entertainment or Interactive. Sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was Nate who reached out for this code. So thank you very much for that. So the last two, we're going to talk about games which are not released yet, but one which is coming out shortly is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Now, there's been a lot of content creator friends who have managed to play the demo of it. I did apply for it, but I don't think it... No, I just didn't get it. But from what I'm seeing, Expedition 33 looks fantastic. Turn-based combat looks really fun. Just everything about it looks amazing. It's got a world map, so tick that box. And there's there's one thing which is kind of niggling about it, from what I've seen from the previews of the demo. So let's talk about the positives. I mentioned the combat. Eric Ladd put out a piece on his channel. I'll put a link down below about it, where he mentioned that the combat, you need to be paying attention to it, so it keeps you really engaged. There's the exploration, looks really fun as well. The character designs look fantastic. I'll have to see. I'm hoping, because he reviewed it on Steam Deck, and kind of touch and go with it. Hopefully, I mean, this is a demo preview, so hopefully there's a lot more work put into it before it releases. The big one here that I was kind of a bit iffy about is that there's no hard saves. Now again, this is a demo. So they could be implemented in the main game. But for me personally, hard saves are a massive thing. Because with my lifestyle, etc., I need to come away from a game pretty quick, and I want to be able to save anywhere sort of scenario. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch is great, for example, with being able to put your console to sleep. Steam Deck, yeah, right. Although that you could put the Steam Deck to sleep mid-game, it doesn't guarantee that the game will work straight away when it wakes up, because it's done. I've done it before where I've woke the Steam Deck up mid-game, and the sound goes all skew with, the FPS goes all over the shop, and it's just not worth it. So I'm really hoping that gets added in. Yeah, so that is what I'm really looking forward to. Now, the final one of this list is a game which got announced recently, and it is called Edge of Memories. Now, this is a action JRPG. Now, it's from Midgar Studios. Now, they gave us Edge of Eternity. Now, Edge of Eternity is an indie JRPG, and it was big at the time. It was a big JRPG. It got released on PC originally, then it got ported to PlayStation. There was a cloud version on Nintendo Switch as well, and that was turn-based combat. Now with this one, it looks fantastic. It looks like they're moving away from the graphical style in Edge of Eternity was more, I don't want to say realistic, more like, yeah, we'll just use that word for time's sake. But this is using more of a cel-shaded effect, like sort of Xenoblade Chronicles sort of style. Now, speaking of Xenoblade Chronicles, they've got team members who were involved with Xenoblade, Nier, and there's another one. Another big JRPG name. It's either Final Fantasy or Persona. One of the two. But it looks from what I've seen, I mean, it grabbed my attention. It's got my attention. I'm hoping that this one will get a like a Steam. I say Steam Deck release. I hope it will work well in the Steam Deck, especially cel-shaded games. I'm not a developer, but I'm just hoping that it runs well on Steam Deck, because that is one I would absolutely love to have handheld. It's going to be a good while off. We know that is going to be the case. So it could get released on like the PlayStation, Nintendo Switch 2 when that comes out, but it looks great. So there we have it. So 7 games I am excited for. What are your thoughts on this? Is there any games that you're excited for? Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, this is quite a fun one. Literally just the idea came into my head. I just ran upstairs and did the video. So there we go. Now we'll do the usual close off. If you like what you're hearing and seeing on this channel, please help me grow it by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you want to be kept up to date with everything Chicken Fillets, you know what to do. Hit that notification bell. This has been John, aka Chicken Fillets, and until next time, tatty bye.